Hey there, cool cats and kittens. I'm making the screencast to walk you through the DL schedule tool we will be using at Harding. So where I want to start is the why. Using this tool accomplishes two things. First off, it will identify conflicts around live conference times or live teaching times. This is something that was asked for by multiple teachers before we went on spring break, a way to monitor that our students aren't being asked to be in live classes in multiple places at the same time. Second, having your office hours set up in here will allow EAs and TAs and paras to be able to know when to contact you or get a hold of you or jump into Google Hangouts to be able to ask you questions either about your expectations or just asking for help on how to do certain things in your classes so they can then help the students on their caseloads. All right, looking at this document, there are 5 different categories that our work is broken into. The 2 that are required, it is required that you post your office hours. So on your schedule, you should clearly have the times labeled that you'll be open to all students and you're responding to questions or checking in and providing feedback to the students. Also, if you are doing live classes, which is not required, it is not the expectation, but if you are selecting or choosing that you are going to do conferencing or live classes, then you need to put those times in to your schedule, please. The others, PLC, prep, and work activities, those can be added in, but that's at your discretion if you are going to use this schedule as your day-to-day. All right, let's jump over here. I'm going to click down here on week 1. So this is my Monday, week 1. Let's say I'm not going to be doing any school stuff from 7 to 8, but at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be open now for students to pop in, ask any questions. I don't need to check any of these boxes because it's just open hours for all students to get ahead of me, or get a hold of me, sorry. Next, I'm going to do attendance and post my daily activities update. So I'm going to put that in here as this is my work time. Then I'm doing attendance from the previous day and setting up today's attendance. Then I'll continue to have office hours where sure I'm working, but I'm also available to paras, EAs, TAs, students, and parents. And then at noon, I'm going to teach a live class. So I'm going to have a live lecture. This is the first time I need to select which which section I'm talking about. It can't be a live class for nobody. So it tells me over here that there's a mistake. I need to select at least one. As soon as I select one, it'll update it that this is okay. If I say, well, I'm just talking bio, and the lecture is going to be pretty much the same for all 5 of my bio classes, whether they are regular or co-taught bios, well, then I can select all 5. Then I'll continue to have office hours. Oh, let's switch this one to I'm going to eat. And finally, 3 to 4 more office hours. Remember, this isn't a broken down by every 15 minutes schedule. So if, say I was going to be up at, well, I'm going to jump on at 7:30, not 8. That's fine if I want to switch this to office hours because I'm going to be available for the second half of this section. That's perfectly fine. Throw that in there then. Don't worry about being that, this conference has to go for an hour, has to start. Nope, just if it falls in that time block, make sure you're labeling it, please. Now, if the majority of this is going to remain consistent from Monday to Tuesday, the easiest thing to do is start on this 7-8 spot right here and just drag, highlight this whole day. Notice I'm not grabbing column L. Command C, copy it. Go down here to my 8 o'clock time slot. Command V, paste it. It'll take a second to make sure everything's okay, and then it should start updating this column as the program runs, and it says, yep, all these are right. Now what I do is just edit my Tuesday. Well, I'm not going to have a conference at the same time, so this is actually going to be office hours. So I'll uncheck all of these. I'm going to have my conference time a little later today. I can just go in and edit it. And it will update, tell me it's okay. One thing to notice, unlike on Monday where I had nothing over here in columns M through Q, now it tells me in my second hour biology class, I have 2 conflicts. I have 2 students who are being asked to be in a live teaching conference during this hour. So during the 8 to 9 o'clock hour, I'd make sure not to schedule my conference times then, because then I'm asking 2 students to be in 2 places at once. And let's go through and just paste in my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not going to make you observe as I go in and edit all of those. But now that I have week 1 done, if most of my weeks are going to be pretty similar, I can highlight everything on my schedule, Monday through Friday, Command C, copy it, go down here to week 2 at the bottom, click it. I'm on Monday, that first time slot, paste it in, and now I have my week 2 schedule done also. Once again, I'll have to go in and change little bits for each day. I'm not planning on conferencing every day, if at all. But now you have the bulk of your schedule already set up, and it's just going in and making little tweaks. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully it saves you at least 7 minutes, which is how long this screencast is probably going to be. And if you have questions, feel free to email me, email Ms. Grossheiter, or email Betsy, and any of the 3 of us, Betsy, Danielle, or I, will be glad to help you with any technical issues you have. Thanks for listening. We'll get through it together.